Yo, what's going on, people? Welcome to Monday Night Smoke.
Travis, if you think we're not talking about Campbell Hatton today,
Campbell Hatton, dominant performance.
If we're not starting the show with Campbell Hatton and Billy Joe Saunders news,
fam, listen,
you know what to do, bro. The roll is real.
Shouts out to everybody in the chat right now. Let me greet you individually as best I can. Shouts out to Jack Scam, October Red. October Red with the strong A. Shouts out to October Red. Thank you. Docus Manuel, Muller, Osborne, Hot Pies, Base the Kid, Uncle Jonah, Emma S, SWJ, You Man Are Done For, Mr. A, Phil Larkin, MC Tasty and Chips, Flyblow 98, Davey D, Man Like Whyte, Toby Akinola, Tony Pugilist, Flames Boxing, Doughboy J, Vibes FC, AMG, Doofus Creations, Men Like G Chain, Off the Canvas, Nabil, Jermaine Biz. I'll name this account later. Hey, there's a Matty lad. All right, we'll skip it to the end, bruv. This is crazy.
Yeah, there's
like Aaron Osborne, Hassan Ahmed, and we're here.
We're here, bro. Could this be the man?
Could this be the man?
That's
what the whole boxing industry's asking today.
Could this be the man, bro? We weren't ready. I thought today I was going to turn up here and be doing strong Riakporhe apology letters, bruv.
Fam.
I thought I'd be doing strong Warrant and headbutt FC. God break it down. We will get into these things. I thought here talking about Fury.
I had no idea that today we might have to potentially discuss Chris Rock's chin.
Bro, because the chin is chinning. The chin, I'm telling you, Amir Khan was at home saying if I had that chin, I could have gone further.
Fam, he took that shot right on the button, boom. I wasn't even expecting to get slapped. Bang. On balance.
Hear this though. Because me and you said, should we discuss this? I said, Trav, as far as I'm concerned, it looked like an overhand right to me, bruv.
I said that felt like a check hook right hand. That's the same shot that knocked out Ricky Hatton.
It's in our wheelhouse. We have to discuss it, fam.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Talk to me, because that, like, Chris Rock is probably one of my favorite comedians. He's in my top 5. I understand he is in my top 5, yeah? Very close. Like, it's nuts how close he is. I would say top 3. Let's not even mess around, yeah?
Yeah, for facts.
Watching one of my favorite comedians get an open hand slap, yeah?
It felt so wrong.
Oh, no, not an open hand.
That's what I'm like, okay, we're in a matrix.
Don't say the Matrix. Will Smith, turn that down, bruv. You don't want that smoke, fam. You need to be careful. We can't make jokes. We can't make light of Will Smith right now. I don't want to hear no one's playing the entanglement jokes. Let's go.
No more what you saying? No more getting jiggy with it, banter.
Bro, I'm telling you, I've been listening to the music and it's hitting different. Boom, shake the room. Brother.
Above that today, it was hitting different still. Bro, you notice now, Will Smith bars hit a little different. Listen to this.
Don't let your lip react. You don't want to see my hand where my hip be at.
Don't let your lip react. You don't want to see my hands where my hips be at. Okay, Will.
Follow your bride. Don't let your lip react. You don't want to see my hand where my hip be at.
Listen, bro, even when you say boom, shake the room, when he can naturally shake the room for no reason,
fam,
bro, walk up and the room will shake. Come on, let's respect, because that's what he was feeling. I heard that's something that Chris Rock heard.
When I saw that thing this morning, I said no. I said this ain't real. It looked like somebody had just done a dope edit, and I was like, oh, that's funny. That'd be crazy if that happened. That's literally what I said. That would be mad. And I'm watching, I'm thinking, wait, no, man, I'm really taking this serious.
Yeah.
I could not believe that this thing played out this way.
Oh, it really did play out this way.
Let's actually watch it. Let's watch it.
So we have to go back. People have seen it. People might not seen
mad.
Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right? that was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here. Richard. Oh, wow. Wow. Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
Wow, dude.
Yes.
It was a G.I. Jane jump.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
I'm going to, okay?
I mean, okay, just a random thing to point out. Will Smith's voice projection is incredible. He's not even on mic.
Elite projection, fam. Elite. No, and people was like, a lot of people saying, so is it real, is it fake? Travis, I'm telling you right now, yeah.
That's a real slap, fam.
It's a real slap. You don't open hand slap me. Remember, what does Chris Rock have to gain from getting an open hand?
Agreeing to get slapped.
Bro, I've achieved everything. Netflix are giving me the bag, yeah? I'm not getting slapped on national TV and not doing anything
Bro,
about it.
with a smile. He had no idea that was coming.
No,
That
because
slap caught him by the bro. Because
play
imagine,
that song again. Play that song again, because this is why people make that mistake. He's told us who he is, bruv. I'm telling
Swallow
you.
your pride. Don't let your lip react. You don't want to see my hand where my hip be at.
Fam, this is the stance of a man who has there's no way is he expecting to get slapped.
No,
Bro, I watched that.
No. You need to understand, yeah. I wasn't prepared for that slap. Like, even I thought about that video. How can't you slap? I don't know if you've seen him, bro. Oh, shit.
Yeah, how can she slap?
How can't you slap? The guy goes crazy.
And I'm watching this here, and I'm thinking to myself, all right, this is messed up. And it's like, on one hand, like, I'm
sorry,
bro, I'm doing, you know, when Trump was moving mad, he's like, I see it from both sides. Bro,
yeah.
This is, I saw it from both sides.
No, so how did you see it from both sides? Help me out. Let me understand how you saw it from both sides.
But the thing is, for me is, as a comedian, I got my allegiance is always with the comedian in these type of moments. Unless the comedian is moving mad. Yeah. Now, I don't know for sure he knew about the alopecia. I don't know. Because I found out today as well.
No, see, this is the thing. Like, I was talking to my boy, and my boy called me and said, it's not that bad. And I said, big man, it's bad. Like, just imagine, yeah, because it's like I ain't saying it's a disability in that, but just imagine, like, I couldn't use my legs, and then you was like, raw, like, I can't wait to see you.
No, but bro, man knows that on site, though.
No, but
I would know that on site, fam.
No, but if you try to get that Professor X joke off, yeah, it's a bit mad, isn't it? You see, raw, you and X-Men's going to be cold. I mean, like, wait, hold on. No, because you know that.
It's different. It's so different.
No,
I hate the fact you've done this. That's the worst example.
Wait. Did you say he wants to see Professor X?
But Jada's hair is always short, though. That's why it felt so. You know the ones, yeah, where it's like you're the guy in the group and man like to banter you in it.
Yeah.
And it's like it's small bants. All the banter is not individually. The banter is not enough for you to react. But over 2 years of this banter, the last guy is like, you know what? I'm gonna bang man in the face.
Yeah.
You said that because you said your feet smell, bro. That's you're moving.
No, because sometimes, yeah, someone has to hold it in this life. Yeah, people have to get. I agree with people getting punched in the face every now and then. Every now and then, open hand slap, because sometimes you can't be disrespectful. Like that was talk to me.
You know what the maddest thing is about the open hand slap? That slap is not designed to knock you out. That slap is only designed for embarrassment, fam.
Yeah. Nipsey did it. Nipsey did it to someone, and he said, "It's the hand." Do you know what's crazy?
It's when the fingers are loose.
Come on, man.
The fingers are separate. It's just wipe.
But he went down with it as well, which was crazy because the velocity and everything that he was experiencing in that moment was not. On a real,
I tell you what's mad though, yeah. See, afterwards, after the exchange, you can tell there's a part where Chris Rock's head is like, I could destroy you. Because I tell you right now, this is why I say I'm torn. Because on one hand, I'm like, yeah, man, disrespect my wife. You're gonna have to see these hands. That's that. Yeah. But on the other hand, as a comedian, I feel like if that was me, and I didn't just bang him up because that's my first, like, you slap me,
You should
whoa.
get straight to the war thing.
The minute you hit your chair, oh, the August Alsina jokes, they're coming. Are you mad? Entanglement, bro, you got that on you, and I'm just gonna be slapped and move on with the show. I'll be like, nah, bro, you're that angry and it ain't even August. Bro, don't play with me when I'm in this bag, fam. You know what I mean? I'll be like, nah, you gotta get embarrassed, fam. You know what I mean? It's all right for a man to deal with your woman in bed, but I can't get these jokes off. Don't double standard me on that one.
You can't get the jokes off because he knew. Remember, them lot said they knew about that. Fam, so it's cool.
Nah.
When they know, they said it was an agreement, innit? That's their thing. That's their setup. He's told them.
I'm emptying the clip. I already been slapped, fam. So as far as I'm concerned, I'm down big on the scorecard. I got to do something to get my take back.
Your scorecard is crazy.
Telling you now, bro.
Ain't scoring, bro.
I'm telling you right now, I'm calling the Uber for August Alsina and I'm bringing him on stage with me the next time I come out. We're going to do a live performance of Entanglement 7 times in a row like it's Jay-Z and Kanye, fam. Are you mad?
This energy is wrong.
Slap me. Bro, I'm telling you, I stand with the comedians, even though I love Will Smith, fam. I don't care.
No, you have to understand this, yeah? In this moment, yeah? Remember, he's only meant to be saying, and the winner is. That's his energy.
Brother. And the winner is August Alsina. Everyone's like, huh? And he comes out with the tune playing, and I'm on the mic barring as well.
Someone said that my Wi-Fi got slapped by Will Smith, bruv. It's looking. But wait, but this is how deep it is, yeah? I would have been with the comedian had it been a situation where you're hosting the show, yeah? But because you made an executive decision, you come out to do an award is, and you decide to rinse me. There's bare people in the crowd, yeah? Bare people you can get the jokes off. My name. But bro, hold the slack. Because you didn't need to do it. Let's be honest. You could have got out there. You weren't even, no one was expecting big entertainment. And the award goes to you. Where
it's technical, yeah?
Talk to me.
He was laughing at the post when he first said it, he was still laughing. Right? When he took the joke off, he laughed. No, hear this though. Will Smith was laughing. And I think it's either one or two things. His laugh was that chaotic psycho laugh where it's like, you think I'm a donut, innit? Oh my days. Or it's the one where he laughed, he looked over at Jada and said, wait. Oh, right, you're proper sad. No, you know what? No, that's not like it was a delayed.
The first laugh, bro, it's the laugh of, oh, I'm going to jail. Because I know what this means to my wife. Bro, I had to convince my wife to trim her hair off, fam. So you know that love, and then I look at her. Whoa! Let's go. Listen, action settings. It's a shame that happened. I think I would have done it backstage. I'm not gonna lie. I would have done it backstage, but I rate it. Sometimes you gotta slap people.
This was Will Smith's chance to do Tupac energy, fam, and give Jada what she needed.
Tupac, man.
Bro, listen, what are you talking about? He had one of the most gangster evenings of all time. He slapped Chris Rock in the face on TV. One best actor at the Oscars. Then at the after party, he rapped to his own tune. What? Bro, he's rapping. He's really rapping.
And those are some real gun bars as well, you know. If you deep it, bro, that's just straight violence. Anyway, Travis, man, that's too funny.
Oh, fam.
Look up to him, bruv.
No, but honestly, though, what's happening, though, if you get slapped on stage at a show, bro? Someone gets up and just slaps you in the mouth. How you giving it up?
You'll be so disappointed in me. Everyone that knows me will be so disappointed in the person that I become in that moment, bro. I'll be me. And that's, anyway, listen, man.
I get the call and said someone slapped KG on stage. I'll be like, oh no, what did he do? How mad has it gotten?
There'll be a video of what I've done. But anyway, let's get into boxing. We've done enough. That was fun, though. 1 second, let me put in my charger.
Oh, wait, hold on. People are saying go to AJ's Insta story. What has he done?
Oh, because AJ's moving reckless as well.
Oh, that's crazy. He slapped a picture of him, him and Will Smith doing pads, and he says, "Proud of you, bro. Next time, close your fist." Oh no.
Who's got AJ's Insta? Wait. He's got. Is
Man
AJ
said-
okay?
Bro, man said, "Look, there's him and Will Smith on the pads." No,
AJ's
not the secret training camp.
the Angel Fernandez.
AJ Fernandez.
AJ is moving mad. You know how we're looking for that link back into boxing? We found it.
There we are. We're back in.
AJ's new social media presence, yeah, it's worrying because anyone can get it.
Oh,
No
my
one is
days.
safe. No, but on a roll, like let's talk about some boxing today.
Let's get back into
Riakporhe,
them.
we owe you an
Riakporhe
apology.
and Juma.
Riakporhe, we owe you an apology. 1 second, I'm gonna see if I can call Dan still.
Oh, you want to get through to Dan Aziz?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and call Dan and say you're
Yeah, that's
live.
a
I didn't even,
conversation that needs to happen,
I didn't
man.
even warm it up and tell him that you're coming on, but I'm gonna just try and call him, bruv.
Dan Aziz and Reese Cartwright was a fight I didn't expect, boy.
Yeah. That was. Come on, Dan. Answer the phone.
Let's go, Dan.
Let's go, Dan. We need to talk about that walking tune, big man.
Yeah.
Because the tune weren't tunes, Dan. I don't think he's answering. Let's keep it moving.
Man.
If he calls back, that's cool. But we need to talk to Dan, though. We need to talk to Dan.
Yeah, but let's do Juma and Riakporhe first, yeah, because someone said Trav's face after Juma started crawling. Listen, I can't lie. I was in deep shock and surprise. I couldn't believe it, fam. I couldn't believe it.
Again, the cruel hurt me till this day. I'm not gonna. It's until this day, like how what's the name? What's Wilder saying it? Till this day, that cruel, the punch to the what was that though? Where did it hit?
It's the liver shot. That's that shot that if you get hit there, most men stay down. Most men stay down on that one.
Should we talk about does Riakporhe deserve more respect? And there's a lot of people saying Riakporhe or Coley, I want to see it. What does it look like? These guys are quite similar though. Let me give Coley the respect that he deserves because he's done a lot more. But I'm saying that they're similar in terms of Coley's got his boxing level stepped up. But I want to rate Riakporhe's level not to get hit in the face. That is something because Juma was setting up and we know him as a technician.
I feel like Juma was very the inactivity showed in this performance.
Nah, not really. He was up on points and that. I don't think he was in.
He was up on points, but he still wasn't the guy that we saw 2 years ago. He wasn't him. No,
but that's against Camacho. We can't say that because Camacho's not
Fair
that
enough.
level.
Fine.
Camacho's not that level. What it was is we have to just say Riakporhe was just better. Like, which is
better. You can't say what a better boxer in there on the night. Well, he landed a shot. He was down on the cards, bro. He landed a good shot, a big power shot in round 6, and then he knocked him out with the other shot. Outside of those moments, yeah, fam, I can't be like, he was the better boxer. No, but overall he got the win. Congrats.
No, there's work, there's levels of improvement that has to be there for Riakporhe in terms of the jab, trying to not just looking for that one shot, like setting things up and all that other stuff. And I do believe that Juma's a wily opponent, so to get those stuff off is going to be difficult. But let's put him in a Coley. Yes, his boxing pedigree has gone up a bit, but they'll do similar things.
But the
only thing is still an exciting fight.
There's not similar things because the thing is with Akoli used to be a bit of a spoiler. So if it wasn't his way, then it's like, you're not going to win the round. I'm going to do enough to win. I'm going to hurt you a bit and then I'm going to hold and I might smother. But at no point are you going to get your stuff off. Whereas I look at Riakporhe. Riakporhe seems to have a better distance defense, if that makes sense. He's kind of hard you can't really get in and do what you want. You can't just have your way, but you can still box rings around him. If your boxing is fluid and you know how to move,
we're not calling Coley one of those boxers, though. We can't say that he's that he's
Coley's not that. No, Coley's not that, but he's got a bit more. He knows how to use his package a bit more.
Very true. Whoa.
Yeah, he knows how to use his all of his attributes a bit more than Riakporhe. Riakporhe's very Frank Bruno-ish. Stiff. The power's there, but it's the stiffness. I'm gonna follow you around. If you move and I haven't set my feet, I'm not gonna punch at all. Like, so for me, I look at it and I'm like, nah. I think maybe what happened with Juma is that he might have felt like, right, I'm having my way, so I'm gonna just do what I want a bit more. And the more you start to feel like that, the more it's like, oh no, you're there to be hit now.
Hey, they had it to you. They had it to you. They had it to you.
I'll move on, fam. So jarring, man.
I wasn't the only one. I wasn't the only one. Travis, give him his flowers, bro.
Fam.
I can't do the package.
The package. I meant to say attributes, man. You lot are so childish, bro. Flip it out.
Hey, we are children.
Yes.
We are kids. We kids, bro.
This is the hill we're gonna down.
Someone said,
Don't make me call Will Smith, fam.
someone said package promotions, fam. All right, let's get back to work. Warren, have you seen the pictures? Warren's got a broken jaw, I think.
Yeah, he has.
Oh my goodness.
It's tough.
What?
Obviously, when you're headbutting at that type of rate, it's like these type of things can happen in the sport.
No one headbutted that jaw, bro. Is like he got that from a wicked Kiko punch. It had to be.
Well,
Go on.
like, I think let's just wrap up by giving Riakporhe some flowers. Like, just
You can give him flowers.
you can give him his flowers. I wanted Juma to win. When I saw him get knocked out, brother, I was annoyed. And it irritated me. Credit to Riakporhe. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I rate him as a fighter now after the win. I can't.
No, he should
I'll be
get
honest with
more
you.
ratings, Trav.
But congratulations.
I thought about it, Trav. We have to give him more ratings. I know what Trav, you're very stubborn in it. Like, I know what you're like in it, but you have to change.
What
bro,
do you see in Riakporhe outside the big part? It's a stiff for Wilder.
I'm gonna let people that call in.
Go on then, man. Go on then. I'm saying congratulations on the win. You beat an opponent I thought was gonna beat you. That's the best I can give you, fam. I'm not gonna pretend like I like your boxing now. Just congrats.
I think we should. Sometimes if you get it done, and all right, wicked, it's fine. You're gonna be.
You give him his flowers, then. You rely on me to do it. You know my team's gonna be biased, fam.
Anyway, yeah. Listen, all I'm saying is it makes Riakporhe Okoli a bit more exciting because I just say that there's not. I know Okoli's further on in his journey. Definitely, he's had better big nights and he doesn't freeze on the main stage. However, there is a thing that Riakporhe they both have this equalizing shot. They're both known for heavy hitting, and that one shot that can change the whole game of the fight. Have we seen Okoli hit with that one shot? Has Okoli taken a shot like that from someone?
Taking a shot. Oh, okay.
We don't know. In these are the little question marks. These are the question marks within this whole thing, right? So you just want to say,
punch still. I haven't seen Okoli have to take one of those. But the thing is,
one of those.
Okoli, for you to land a shot like that on Okoli, you would have had to have done a lot because he's quite defensively aware. Do you know what I mean? And I don't know that
that shot came from nowhere. Like the shot that he landed, two of those. There was the first knockout where bam, gone. Like we saw it was like, gee, what the hell was that? So it's not like
he still got up though.
There's a shotgun there. There is a shotgun.
He's got power.
He's got power, and it makes him very dangerous.
But does it make it Okoli power though?
Well, we don't. Well, again, we're not talking like Okoli's
the level that they're fighting at is different right now. So it's quite.
Anyway, It's not for us. It's not for us. We'll open up the lines for them lot to talk about it. Yeah. The next topic is Warrington as well. Was it a disgrace? Or were you like, because it's been mixed. I've been looking online. People are like, give it to Warrington. Yeah, he had a couple headbutts in there, but Kiko was headbutting too, people are saying. I'm like, raw, like, I don't know.
No, for me, Warrington was the more obvious. Like, his headbutts, I felt like I could see them every round. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I don't feel like there was ever any danger of Martinez winning the fight. I feel like when they exchanged, actually, no, you know what? After the first two rounds, I was like that. But then afterwards, Martinez started to show he had some life in him. Them headbutts were, bruv, cutting up man's eyes. How does the referee never see one of those?
Bro, the amount of stitches this man needed, yeah. I saw the picture of his face and I said, come on, man. we have to know what this guy's doing. And Goody's on a liquid diet. Not like you can't just do that. But anyway, he's enjoying. But I just thought I didn't like that. I just felt it just felt like a cheat. You know, big up to Ebony as well. Ebony
Bridges put on
she put on a wicked performance as well. That was a hell of a fight. And then we had oh my goodness, I haven't got the knockdown in Boulders, the fight that we weren't staying up for. Oh man.
Thing is for me is that Warrington, and I don't like the fact that after the Warrington fight, nobody really talked to him about Maurizio Lara. I don't know how that happened, where it's like, man you lose to my man, headbutt your way out the rematch, and now all of a sudden it's like Lara don't exist. Man are saying, then the fight we all want to see is Warrington and Lee Wood, and I'm like, nah.
Wait, because I know there's another guy that you fought before, but it got called off. So why don't you, like, by right?
Why don't it feel like that you should go back for that work?
We should run that back. But yeah, yeah, it's very mad. It's very mad. What we need to talk to, what's his name anyway? We need to talk to Ade and just say, well, go on still.
Yeah.
We're like, raw, Ade, well, go on though. You're right. I'm like that, you know. I might even call Ade and say, Ade,
open the lines.
1 second.
You say you're gonna phone him?
Of course I am.
All right, let's do it. Sick. Ashley saying, nah, you're talking nonsense. Riakporhe, ugly, what to do? Fully is, bruv.
I'm in trouble, so you know. Go on, Ade, answer, man. Boo. Oh, you good answer. Let's just do it, bruv.
Let's open the line.
I only hate that because now these lot gonna call back when the show's not on, fam, and then we just gotta like
100%
be on the show, innit?
He'd be like, yo, sorry, I missed your call.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't.
Man said, all right, I'll call you back on Monday at 8. Oh, my days. All right, the link is in the chat, guys. Jump on. Let's talk through this madness, man. Thing is, Warrington, like I believe Warrington was going to probably win the fight. It would have been a bit trickier, but, mate, them headbutts, it's just becoming a theme. It's just a frustrating watch. I don't like to see that.
Oh, Trav, I know we opened the lines, but you need to bring up the point. We need to some of that content.
Hold on a second.
How can we move without
Frank Warren and Dillian?
Yeah. Let's get into that.
Frank Warren and the lawyer on the phone going at it. Listen,
you signed a bout agreement. In that bout agreement, where does it say anything about escrow accounts, tickets, or any of these things that you mentioned? Where does it? You're a lawyer. Where does it say anything in that contract you signed?
Absolutely intense scenes. Frank Warren and Dillian Whyte's lawyer go at it on TalkSport Radio live.
Incredible.
Listen, let's just listen to the sound bites and then we'll dissect.
We signed a form bout agreement. We had negotiations that said we were going to have further conversations about all these other elements. Frank should know that. He hasn't been told that by his lawyer or by his son. It's not my fault. So, Frank, tell me where we are on get Dillian's money guaranteed. Why won't you put the money into an escrow so that we can be confident that you won't do to him things that you may have done to some others?
Woo! When you start to make them alleged claims like this,
tell me something. Why did you sign this agreement? There's no escrow in it. You're obliged to do things promotionally. Why did you sign it if you're not going to do these things? And you want more things that are not in the contract? Frank, you're a lawyer.
Frank,
I'm not a lawyer. You're
Frank,
the lawyer. Ask you a question.
Jeff, let
me ask you a question. For once, try and be honest. Was there an offer made to you to put the money into escrow or not?
There was never any offer to put the money into escrow that was with an escrow agreement and terms and the ability to do it. None of it.
Oh,
you wanted us to fly millions.
Guys, I've got to say,
a
Frank,
promise and a wing and a prayer.
Jeff, Frank, it seems.
Now hear this part, because this is my favorite bit.
It seems to me one of you's not telling the truth. So who is it?
You're a lawyer, Jeff, and I'm going to say this as a lawyer, and I'm as I say, I'm not a lawyer, but I'm going to say you're a liar.
I'm correct.
You even wrote to us and said to us, we can't use his photographs on the poster. What? How is that supposed to,
Is
in any
that true,
shape,
Jeff,
help
that
this promotion?
that they couldn't use Dillian's image on the poster?
We wrote to them and said you needed Dillian's approval in order to use his artwork on the poster. We believe they misrepresented Dillian's status in the artwork that they chose. They never came to us and asked for consent. I've been at this for 30 years, advising and running people that run events, and I've never once dared to use an individual's image or anything else without their consent. And I don't understand what's wrong with that view.
Bruv, listen, if I'm going jail, yeah, let me get this off. If I'm going jail, I don't want that guy representing me. I want you to know that right now. If my life is on the line, 30 years, I don't care. Even if it's 3 days, you're not my representative. Because you were moving, Frank looked like he won the battle in that. But if you know the backstory, then you'll say to yourself, he won the war of words there.
I think what happened, they both lost. Because both people showed absolute inept ability to conduct business. My man is talking about, yo, you said in the cut, he goes, bro, you're not supposed to talk about this on the radio because we've got confidentiality agreement. It's like, but you said that we're going to have another conversation. These are men that are supposed to have all these terms written down and signed, you know? Grown adults.
Let's open the lines. Let's open the lines. We'll talk about it. Let these people talk. Yo,
what's going on?
Ray,
listen,
you're live. I don't know where you want to go. I think we should just wherever, bro. There was so much boxing.
Listen. Let me tell you something. I'm pressing full charges on Warrington for them headbutts, bro. That was crazy.
I like
full charges, bro.
Oh man,
I saw that combo. Man was out here doing the left hook, left elbow headbutt combo. I said, I didn't see that in my gym still.
It's the Holyfield package. Is where you lean in, bang, headbutt, and then follow through with the left hook.
I was just like, what? They're teaching that in the gym. I said, my coach, nah, man, we're not doing it right. I said, why do you put headbutts in the pad session?
Headbutts on the pads is insane. but
nah, I couldn't. And then, do you know what? Yeah, I don't even blame Ade in it, because what I think has happened is that someone probably had a word with him and said, listen, no one bring up Lara. And especially in that crowd, no one's going to be shouting out for Lara, this, that, the third. I think the man got a gag order on speaking about Lara, and man had to toe the line, because I'm not trying to be funny. Brother, like you lot said, yeah, after a loss and a draw that you headbutted your way out here, and now you're trying to act like man don't exist.
No, he
custom behavior.
It's insane what happened that day, because even the fact that Wood was just up on the canvas there, and I felt like they felt embarrassed to push that one, because Wood was supposed to come up there and smoke.
That annoyed me as well. Wood needed to come with chest and request that. Wood should have been like, Rob, come down to City if you're a bad man.
You know what it was though? When you're in Leeds, it probably feels different. Like, you know, when you're driving up on the way up, man was in the car like, brother, as soon as that fight's done, I'm calling man out. You think I'm shook? He got out there and felt the Leeds crowd and said, no, let him have his night. Let him have his night.
You're saying he felt like when Curtis stuck it on man in Top Boy?
Fam.
Shout out Tony Belly on the acting gig.
Shouts out Tony Belly.
You shame. No.
Bro.
Shout out Tony. But do you know what? Yeah, what I really want to discuss, and this is what I mean when boxers should look out for themselves, because seeing Devin Haney sign that death row contract with ESPN and Top Rank, I said, and only now he's getting credit. I said, this boy's been chasing greatness for time. People saying, "Raw, what have you done? You don't fight no one." This, that, and a third. And the fact that this man's had to lower his pay and sign that type of contract for him to get respect. Now I'm just like, more fighters need to look out for themselves, because that's a piss take, bro.
And he's got, you know what's in the contract? The rematch has to be in Australia as well.
Brother.
He may as well stay in Australia for 6 months and just deal with this thing in one trip.
Bro,
hey, don't man said the death row contract. I can't even fathom.
That is
you are on this thing forever now.
Listen, the Bella and Aram are crooks. The Bella's the biggest crook, bro. Because my man didn't even have a network deal. And do you know what? Yeah, who was it again? Was it a caller or was it someone famous out there that spoke about them not trying to freeze out Eddie Hearn?
Oh, yeah, we've been saying it. We've been saying it.
It is like the people celebrating that Eddie Hearn's getting a comeuppance. I'm just looking at it like, brother, what is people's beef with Eddie, bro?
Trust me, it's getting stupid now.
Because he went against the grain.
No, but you know what the weird thing is though?
I'm talking about the public, not the other promoters.
Thank you. That's what I was gonna say.
Understand? The public is like, what?
Fam, I understand the promoters having beef with my man, yeah? Taking over your industry, you're gonna feel nuts about that. But casual fans are rooting for Eddie's negotiations of big fights to fail. What is wrong with them now, man?
No, but you know
promoters.
What, bro, when you're on top, people want to see you fall in it. That's the game. That's the name of the game, innit? Like everyone loved AJ until they said, you know what, we're ready to see him fall now. And that's the game. That's how it goes. So unfortunately, Eddie Hearn.
But do you know what the crazy thing is though? Because with Eddie Hearn, yeah, he's not. Don't get me wrong, he's not a perfect promoter. There are some things when I'm looking at him like sideways, but it's the fact that you guys have had crooks at the top for time, and you're happy that it's like you lot complaining, these men are robbing us, boxing's bad, this, that, and the third. You can say what you want about Eddie, yeah. My man brought pizzazz back to the sport. My man forced everyone else to fix up because he came into it. So it's like this self-destructive mode that some fans are doing of like looking down at Eddie for that. I'm like, that's why fighters should do what they want, and you fans, some fans don't deserve nothing because people will complain. Someone good comes along, and then this is how you act.
Can I ask you this question that AMG just asked? You seen it in the thing. Eddie should have stayed this guy. Do you think Eddie should have stayed?
What's that got to do with any? Do you know what? I'm glad Eddie left because one, innovation is good in general. And two, we wouldn't have had boxing. Maybe we wouldn't have come around if Eddie didn't go. You get what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying. That's why Eddie's even good because guess what? Now that there's more competition, it's better for the boxers. My main thing is always I'm on the athlete side because for the amount of punishment these men take, get all the money you want in the world. And how people have like switched up on Haney now and saying, yeah, he's a real one. This is what? He's a real one because he took a pay cut. What?
But Haney needed this fight though. That man looked him out. But that man looked him out.
The rhetoric was like my man's ducking him and my man doesn't really want to fight. He's just saying it. And the fact that he has to basically go down in his standards man signed a death row contract. They said you got to beat man twice in Australia.
Unified belt though. I hear it. I know it's mad. But after that, I'm the unified champion. You can't really walk away from
if you look at it as networks in the background, Haney's the zone, right? Yeah. And these men will be PBC or Top Rank or whatever it is. Yeah. They're not trying to allow the zone to get momentum. Yeah. So they're trying to trip these men out at every hurdle. That's why these men can't get fights. It's nothing to do with the fighters. I'm convinced now these fighters, all this talk about, this guy shook or this guy, it's nothing to do with that. Them men are saying Eddie's involved. No, flat no.
Are you lot? Let me ask Linny on this final question. Are you not like so? You're in Haney's position. I know you got on a death row contract. Are you not taking that deal? Are you not going to do it? Or are you going to say bun it? I'm just going to keep. I'm going to go another.
Do you know what? You have to take it, unfortunately. But here's the scary thing now as well. Are they going to promote Haney properly? Because from what I understand, Eddie Hearn has, and I think this might have been a mistake on Eddie's part, because Eddie Hearn has basically said, boy, if Haney comes out victorious out of all this, he's coming back to the zone. So now I'm wondering, boy, if Haney really has his loyalty to Eddie, because Eddie's got him his most pay, is it going to be a case of, you can maybe get out of this contract, but boy, we're going to muddy your name before you leave us? Because even look at Davis and Mayweather, because even the way Davis is like, what, you've released my tickets a month before, and it's like, you're making me face Rolly, and then now it's like you just said, Trav, before, these fighters want these big fights. And the fact that Tank is now speaking on Mayweather the way he is. And for me, it's like, on Mayweather's part, it's like, brother, how did you lot mess up this badly? Because you put so much money into making this guy is a pay-per-view attraction. I won't say star, but he's a pay-per-view attraction. So why wouldn't you give him the title fights? And then now it's like, you put all that money into him, and he's probably just going to sign with Al Heyman directly now instead of Mayweather Promotions. And I'm looking at Mayweather like, brother, you screwed yourself over in this because my man was willing to go for a wall for you. But
it's nuts. Lineal, thank you so much, brother. Amazing.
As always, people, man.
Care, bro. To start, bro. Big up yourself. Let's go. Let's do it, Tony. Yo, Tony, talk to me.
Big up. What's going on, Tony?
Come on.
How you doing, gents?
We're blessed,
bro.
man.
How are you, man?
About, bro?
Hey, listen, there's so much to talk about, but I gotta have umbrage with you, KG.
Let's go.
Woo! You can remove Travis from the picture because it's a 1-2.
Hey, listen, I'm telling him right now, bro.
I'm the referee. I'm the
Swallow your
referee.
pride. Don't let your lip react. You don't want to see my hand where my hip be at.
Because
He said, bro.
told
God.
a joke about, oh, by the way, look at your girl's hair. She could be a soldier. That was the tamest joke ever in the history of jokes.
Wait,
I hear that.
Bruv,
Now,
bruv,
what if your
you're a
team?
comedian.
What if
You
I'm
know-
with it? I'm with. I've said what I've said. I know I've said worse. Travis has been there when I've said worse. However,
no. If you go to a comedy show and you sit front row, expect that everything you're wearing, every hairstyle, every eyelash you got to be ridiculed in front of the whole.
now let me tell you something. Hold on. So let me respond. This ain't a comedy show, big man. You were just coming out here to say and the winner is. You weren't the host. If you're the host,
No.
if you're the host,
the world's biggest comedy show. Because guess what? These men that come out on this show get paid nothing because they know I'm getting the exposure. Chris Rock is coming to London next month.
you think? Are you telling me? Nah, Tony, you're getting it wrong here, bro.
But you know what it is, though. You know what it is,
got
though.
Jokes.
There's a backstory. There's a backstory to this beef.
Come on, let's
Remember
go.
Remember the last Oscars?
Yeah, I know that. But let's be honest.
So you keep telling for me. She told you. Hold on, let me come back. Let me come back at you. This one, Tony. Yeah. Years ago, she said everyone should avoid to cancel the Oscars. Don't go to it. Yeah. And he laughed at her. He came on stage and said, "Yo, listen, you weren't invited. It's like saying I want to see with Rihanna, bruv. No one's interested in you."
He said I'm boycotting Rihanna's panties or something like
there
that.
You go. There you go. Yeah. That was the first one. Yeah. So he took that L. He took that L. We took that L. Everyone was like, "Right, it's a bit mad." She was trying to get the boycott, trying to get the community to come together. He laughed at her. Cool. We move into today's one. Yeah. One. I hear it, but let's be real. In that room, yeah, there was bad people he could have chose. Yeah. He had 2 minutes.
Who gives a damn?
He had 2. No, that means you don't respect me. You said, "Bro, boom, I'm coming for you." There's bad people in here. Enough. And it's you that you want. Big man, hold this work, bruv.
Swallow your pride. Don't let your lip react.
I'm telling you.
We gotta be real. We gotta be real. Will Smith is in the wrong. Will Smith is flat out in the wrong for how he moved.
Let me tell you something.
No, but I hate. But you could have gone up there. You could have. If he just shouted and left it at that, it would have been cool. Going up there and slapping man.
Wait, hold on. Tony, are you in a relationship? Tony.
Listen, my G. Never ever in the history must you ever say anything about my wife behind in a little corner somewhere. That's the warning. But you gave the man no warning shot, and you come on your biggest platform. You're about to win an Oscar.
And you know you're gonna win as well,
right?
And why did you have to meet to me and my family on that day, fam? That's a celebration day for us, bro.
Anyway, listen, I'm done with that.
Wait, hold on. Hold on, Tony. Let's break this down quickly, yeah? Are you in a relationship?
No, I'm singlish.
This is why. You know fam. Look at this, bro. I'm telling you right now, and she's watching. The future missus is watching, saying,
nah.
I'm telling you right now.
If I have to choose, from outrage, if you choose from outrage online,
1 second, Trap.
Disappointing my missus.
And the drive home.
I know I'm choosing the outrage.
The drive home is nuts. You know when the drive home, so you're gonna let everyone talk to me like that.
Are you mad? Are you mad? You went to a comedy show. Did you hear Ricky Gervais a couple of years back when he was telling all them people, and then white people were shook.
But you know what though? The truth is, I tell you what this is, yeah. Will Smith slapped Chris Rock because he didn't slap August Alsina. That's what happened here. That's the slap. That's who should have got slapped.
Anyway, let's get into
Will Smith is lucky that Chris Rock has got the spirit of Jesus Christ with him. Because any other black man would have just laid him out.
Turning up a cheek. He was a real one for turning up a cheek. I'm not turning up a cheek.
Listen, real talk. Will Smith is the kumbaya man. Because realize every time that his wife talks about him and his children do some bullshit, he's like, kumbaya, my lord. He's always on that.
You think Dave Chappelle would have had that?
I'm just going to be kumbaya. Yeah? And now all of a sudden, he comes out of the blue and he's throwing hands. Are you mad? Anyway,
no, you know what? Hold on. I know you got people in. But I'm gonna let you know.
One last one.
One last one.
All right, this Lou DiBella business.
Yeah, okay, there we go. Let's get to it.
Right, I got a picture here. I gotta show you this. This is Lou DiBella. He's messing with people.
What the hell?
Lou DiBella is Monsieur Candide.
What the hell?
He's running a plantation out there. It's wrong.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here, man. Shit, I'm saying.
Red card.
Red card.
Reddest card.
It's the reddest of red cards.
Wow.
Wait. Let me say this though, for people that don't know, yeah. I've been reading Will Smith's book, yeah. And on a roll, I don't, because me and Trav just want to play with the topic in that. Yeah, I read Will Smith's book, yeah. 10 chapters in, Will Smith has been slapping people for a very long time. If you read it, you actually understand, yeah, this is not new energy. This has been his energy. But to give you a bit more, yeah, in just 10 terms of his journey, Will Smith's mum, his dad used to be, abusive. And he would abuse, he would domestically abuse his mum. And Will Smith never stepped up to his father. His little brother tried, and they left the house. They moved together. Will Smith stayed there, and he said he felt like a coward. So he said in his whole time, he's felt like a coward. He's felt like I should defend the person that I love. So now just imagine he's always felt like that, and you're at an award show, and not my trauma showing itself on my finest night. Big man, hands. And that's it. That's it. Yeah. Sometimes you got to go through. So I know you can't count, and everyone's trauma is different. If you put out energy, you can get something back equal, or you can get something back different. Life goes like that.
That's more so the thing to be like, okay, I understand how you got there.
Yeah,
it doesn't make your way.
It
doesn't make it right.
I don't have to be right though. No, you know when we talk about being right and wrong, I don't have to be right. It's just if I have a human reaction with your face, it is what it is.
But you know what it is though? There's also that part where it's like you got to look at what Will's life is amounting to. Yeah. You're going through a madness in your relationship. Let's be real. Before Chris Rock enters the equation, that situation there, it seems as if it's not going right for you.
So
for you to be out here behaving in a way you've never behaved, that tends to be a flag to say something ain't really going well right now.
No. Listen.
So you got to take care of that. Because you can't be out here in the world moving like this, bro. Chris Rock is a legend as well. Slapping him in the face is mad.
It is, but listen, end of the day, people been slapped for worse, innit? Or for less. Let's be honest. People been slapped. We've seen it, bruv. Don't laugh. You know when you're so it is what it is. Anyway, let's keep it moving, bruv. Bass.
Yo.
Well done, fam. Don't give up too much because you know you got your show tomorrow, bro. We got
I'm gonna keep it real light. Obviously, I also got to rein in my co-host. Like his Monday Night Smoke energy is a little bit different. He should stick to the breakdowns. Tony, stick to the good side, man. This energy ain't right. Still.
He saw his partner online. He said, no. Go.
Intervention. Gotta save him from myself sometimes. But no, okay, on the Will Smith thing, real quick. Obviously I don't condone it, but I understand it, innit? And as we were saying, like he's been through a lot. Like over the years, and whether certain jokes bother him, whether certain don't, like at the end of the day, everyone's got their breaking point. Every man's a man, every woman's a woman, and certain times when something happens, as you say, if you give out something, you can't then dictate what energy comes back to you. So it is what it is. Now slapping Chris, that maybe might have been, I'm not gonna say like like favorable choice, because he might have just done it to anyone at that time, but he probably knew that Chris was professional enough to not let it get there. Because let's not forget, Chris is from Brooklyn, and Will's from West Philly. So realistically, that's supposed to end in the shooting, if we're going to be honest. But it's not getting to that level in this day and age. You know what I mean? And Tony was obviously saying, like, if he was to come at him, like, you know, Will could have got laid out if it was anyone else. But let's not forget, like, Will's got hands, so like he's done that training. Like
he trained for a long time for
exactly.
He took
like,
his.
So that might have been another reason Chris is like, well, boy, I know that this guy's trained in this. I ain't trained in it. I can street fight, but this ain't it. So, but yeah, but obviously, I hope that whatever happens with them, you know, between them two, I hope they sort it out. And obviously, I hope Will gets the hill and everything and whatever. To be honest, I feel like he needs to get away from Jay though, but that's a whole nother story.
No, this guy's as reckless as the other guy, fam.
To be honest, that whole relationship is just a problem.
Yeah, man.
But all right. Secondly, Juma Riakporhe, right? Gotta give Riakporhe his flowers because I predicted
Thank
Juma
you. I beg you talk to this guy next to me.
I gave flowers, didn't I? What's wrong with you?
No real flowers though.
No, Travis gave the best flowers he was gonna give that situation.
Thank you. Thank you.
There's levels, and Travis found his level on that. It's all good.
There is.
Like, but no, the work. It's weird because that whole fight kind of reminded me like a lower level version of Wilder Ortiz 2, where Ortiz was pretty much dictating everything.
Yeah.
Wilder did nothing and then just laid him out at the end. It was very similar to that because even the punch he knocked him out with, he didn't even see. He threw the punch blind. He didn't know where the punch was going.
And Travis, if you go back and watch the footage, Travis gave Wilder a lot of credit and a lot of respect that night. He was like, look, man, that's all he needs. You can even see it in the videos. That's all he needs. He's talking to me over and over again saying, now he can't do that. Where's that energy gone? Where's that? That's all he needs, punch gone. It's mad, Travis. Change.
Change. Don't tell me to change.
But yeah, no, shout out to him. He done his thing, and hopefully, like now, he said he wants titles next. Now I think he's high up in the WBC rankings, but he's trying to go after Gulamarian. So I don't know if that means he thinks Gulamarian's the easier target between him and Makabu. But hopefully he can get that, and then maybe you can do a unification before Okoli decides to head up to heavyweight or bridgerweight or wherever he chooses to go next.
Can I ask you this? Because I don't know if you lot are going to even break this one down, but Okoli Riakporhe, you know, I was trying to do the matchup and I was just talking about their attributes. How do you see this one?
It's an interesting one.
Okoli's got the better attributes out of the two purely because he knows how to. I feel like he knows how to use his size better than Riakporhe does at this point. Riakporhe is very much a hit and hope type person. Or like he's very much a hit. He hits. He lashes out to almost like get off me, like get or keep away kind of thing. Whereas Okoli seems to be a bit more. He tries to set things up a bit more than Riakporhe does. And obviously, when he gets in on the inside, he's like you said, he's a spoiler. He's very good at nullifying his opponents if he has to. And he studied enough judo and all that, so he knows how to grapple and all that stuff. So he could probably, I reckon, he probably would win that if I'm gonna be real. But
you think Riakporhe would beat him?
No, I think Okoli would beat Riakporhe.
Oh right, sorry. Okay, yeah, cool.
I think Okoli would beat Riakporhe. But out of the two of them, I do think though Riakporhe does have the bigger punch out of the two. I think if you look at it pound for pound, I think that his punch is better. But again, he doesn't set his punches up as well. He's getting better, but obviously just Okoli's had a bit more seasoning in terms of that.
Yeah, he's gone a bit further, but I'm just saying I don't think I've ever seen Okoli hit with a shot that we know Riakporhe has. So it'll be interesting.
No, but the same's the other way. Like Riakporhe's never been hit either. So
yeah. What's the can bang? We do know Juma can bang. Yes, he doesn't look. You wouldn't imagine that from him, but he can throw. He
can bang, but he still never got Riakporhe with anything heavy to the head. So
never tested his chin at all.
Yeah, so literally, it's both of them. It's who lands first and who can actually take the better shot. Because if one of them can take the other one's shot, then that person wins the fight because they've got a shot that's equal.
Yeah, and when Okoli doesn't smother or kind of spoil a fight, his boxing is pretty decent. You see what I'm saying? Especially with under Shane McGuigan, like the boxing is a lot better. Whereas I don't see that. I don't know that Riakporhe has that range of arsenal outside of the power, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So if Okoli gets in there and he's comfortable and he's being natural and relaxed, it shouldn't be competitive.
All right, listen. Let's not spoil all your content for tomorrow.
Oh, no. I got one more. Before we go because I've got to talk about Bacon Butty. Man, I got to talk about Bacon Butty. Like, how do you, as the taller guy cause that many cuts on the other guy if it's not intentional headbutts? That means you have to dip down low. You have to literally dip down low to the lower guy to below his level to raise your head up into his head. Like the shorter guy should be the one causing headbutts if they're having clashes like that. So that tells you automatically that man's doing it on purpose. That being said, hold on, sorry, just before you go, that being said, I will actually give man praise because outside of the headbutts, his performance was almost perfect. And for some reason, I don't know where this guy with 7 KOs got that kind of power from, but them shots was hurting. Like my man must have been doing some.
He fights like he's got power.
But yeah, and he's never had power, but this time those shots was hurting. I saw them shots like, bro, where those coming from? This ain't you.
But this is hard though, because you say congratulations other than the headbutts, but the headbutts do play a big part in terms of
but outside of the headbutts, he was gonna win that fight anyway, because of what he was doing, the way he was setting his shots up, as busy as he was being, Kiko never had any chance to breathe. And his punch selection was really good. So yes, the headbutts obviously caused it. That if it wasn't for the headbutts, Kiko might have probably made it to like 11 or 12 and possibly saw the final belt. The headbutts made it a shorter tonight, but overall, like Warrington performed very well.
All right, let me do the maestro. That's granted. Yeah. But then you can't deal with the blood going in your eye. Is an issue that I can't see the shots coming. I can't prepare, and I have to make adjustments that I probably wouldn't have to make had I been okay, had you not been doing that. So now, like, I can't fight this fight. It's like when we had AJ with the broken nose. Everything went out the window because, like, shit, I've got to deal with some real situations that you're causing through cheating. Cheating now,
but even before
better. I'm saying that now there's things that, because we saw the blood was worrying them.
Yeah, I agree. But even before the blood went in man's eye, Warrington was still lacing man up. Like Warrington had him shaky long before that head went into his face. So even though Kiko, he's always got the chance to swing the punch, like Warrington clearly was showing that he was better.
Kiko was also shot to bits. Like, he's finished, fam.
Yeah, he dusted overnight. Still, he looked like the Thanos snap. He just literally dusted out.
Yeah,
instantaneous. It's mad.
But Warrington gassed out too, though. First 3-4 rounds, Warrington was on smoke, and after that, he started circling the ring. That's when he's like, okay, he's tired.
Yeah, but sometimes you gotta get that rest in it. And besides, he was able to do it at that point because he knew my man just didn't have. At this point there was so much damage. He was probably he was like Kiko was probably did well just to stay on his feet because that was a lot of blood loss. He was probably woozy, concussed, all sorts. Didn't know what was happening. So Warrington could have circled.
He's asking the right questions, boy. He said, "How did Warrington get a straight title shot coming off a loss and a no contest?"
And 3 years without a win. I know it's terrible. Here's the thing I want to say though, because obviously we was talking about Lara, right? And obviously Ade not addressing it. And I even called him yesterday. He didn't answer me either. He's gone Hollywood on us.
He knows. We know that we're gonna hold him. We know that we're gonna hold him accountable.
He knows. But he put in one of his videos that look, realistically, they know the Lara fight ain't gonna happen next because there's bigger fights that can be made, right? But here's my thing. Warrington's next fight isn't going to be a bigger fight because he has to do the mandatory because that belt ain't had a mandatory defense now for like a year and a half. So they're going to call that. Lee Wood, because he's not the super champion yet, they're not going to call that a unification because that's the thing that happened the last time with Kanzu, right? So therefore, by the time that they get to that super championship status, it was going to be probably July, August at the absolute earliest, yeah? They're going to call the mandatory before that. So because whoever wins that will end up being the super champion. My thing is this. I reckon they should have Warrington fight his new mandatory because he's gonna have to do that.
Yeah.
Let Lee Wood fight Lara for the regular belt. Whoever wins that gets elevated, and then them two, like that's 2 semifinals. Then you meet in the middle towards the end of the year. And if it's meant to be Lara, then Lara's now got bargaining power, and it's like, well, boy, come, you wanted the new belt, you wanted unification, let's go.
That would be
and if it's Wood, then that's an even bigger fight for the British public. So
you want to kill Wood.
Now I know Lara will happily go to Leeds.
No, Lara wants. He said he's done with Leeds. I'm sorry.
Warrington, no, he said he wants it. He said he doesn't mind an away day, but like if it's Lara, he's not going to Mexico, so he's gonna have to go back to
for Lara. He ain't got nowhere for Lara.
Exactly. He wants home field advantage.
I think he'll go.
He wouldn't get Lara in Vegas doesn't do anything because Lara's not big over there like he's big over here.
Yeah, true.
So that's what I would like it to be. But you know,
that's Lara's not even invincible, bro. That's the
bad part.
Lara, he could lose with a clean body shot. You could fold him.
That's why the fights are so entertaining.
It's so true.
Because either one of them can go.
A clean headbutt with a follow that with a body shot.
But guys, look, let me jump off. Get some other people in. Everyone, watch out for the show tomorrow, innit? Me and Tony, we're gonna get back to business.
Come on, big up, man. Base every time, bro. Let's go.
Lennox,
we know Lennox was there. Yeah. He was at the Oscars the other day. Lennox,
talk to us,
yeah,
bro.
What going, bro? What going?
No, not the Jamaican today.
No, it's calm still. But yeah, no, just keeping it boxing. Hey, I watched the pod now. Trav, yeah. When you're trying to use my analogy, let me help you out. It's about body of work. Body of work. When you chat about the trainers, yeah, we're talking about body of work. That's the analogy I used about Virgil Hunter. Man doesn't have a body of work. If you look at the rest of his fighters, all you see is that man getting banged out and chinned. Only person he's got on his CV is Andre Ward. So that was the trainer thing that you were trying to get across. It's called body of work.
Listen, if we go back, bro, I've said this mad times about Virgil Hunter, so I hear what you're saying, but I've said that before as well.
Yeah. No, it's about body of work. And, yeah, I think one time. No, but yeah. Remember way back, I don't think it's this show. I brought up a point that that what's his name, that Top Rank tried to sign Devin Haney. You know, there was a bidding war to sign Devin Haney. The man didn't do him right. He signed a Matchroom. So now they got this deal, yeah, and it's quite a dirty deal. And remember when man was bantering Haney about not wanting to fight? Yeah. I'm gonna break down fighters. Yeah, there's two type of fighters that people go after. And this is not Haney, yeah. They're going to go after a fighter that's either easy work, everyone sees he's easy work, or you're a payday. So there are two classes of people, yeah. It's either a payday, Canelo, AJ scenario, or it's easy work, yeah. You see how the man them came after Kambosos, yeah. That's why on your chat, on the live watch along, I was asking, I said, how many people actually watched Kambosos fight before? Because I've seen about 4 of his fights. You know what I mean? So when everybody wants to fight you and you got a belt, you're not a payday, and you're the other one. You're one of two things. You're either a payday or you're easy work. And he does not fall into the payday class.
Yeah, but then what about, because he is the surprise of their division. He is a surprise. Like it or not, he got it done against Teal. Again, we didn't see that one coming in.
I'm going to fall back to body of work. How many of his fights have you seen? Honestly,
no, not as I can't even count. I can't even count 4. I would say that's what I'm saying, because who's thinking about? No one was thinking about Kambosos as in when we're talking about the 4 kings. He wasn't even a pauper in that situation. Let's be real. But now it's like sometimes you come to the front of the queue. We didn't know about Ruiz until Ruiz done what he had to do that day.
Yeah, so you know what I mean, there's a lot of this thing, and yeah, the man them, like I said Lou DiBella, I think it was a month ago when the whole conversation, I said, listen, Haney's not getting a chance because it's Lou DiBella. And Lou DiBella got a beef thing, yeah. And he's been upset that Eddie got billions to do DAZN in the US, and he felt like he should have gotten at this thing. He's got a beef thing. And the other thing, yeah, while we're on the Eddie thing, I'm not sure how you man keep missing that. The only reason Sky's getting these fights, you know, Sky's getting the Eddie tossovers, yeah? You know, all these fights, the big fights, yeah? They get them because Eddie passed on them. You know who they took the Khan fight to first, right?
Oh, yeah, I remember that. They wanted... But I feel like Hearn didn't want to make no money for Kell Brook because of their beef.
Also, if you look at the roster, look at the fighters of Sky into Sky and Boxer. Take a close look at the roster. I'll let you do the math yourself. You get me? So that's that. Not even sure what else I was going to chat about. But Travis, I got to say, though, I rate you because at least you keep it consistent. You know what I mean? You were proper hurt. The emotion on your face. But no. At least you keep it consistent. I can respect that.
I'm inconsistent.
This guy, he was Team Juma, and then Juma loses. Now he's out here screaming for Riakporhe.
No, I just say we need to respect it. Bro. I saw my boy crawl across the floor.
At what point did I not give Riakporhe his flowers?
No, because we did, Travis. Do you know what we did this whole time? Yeah, we haven't spoken about anything Riakporhe has done.
I will give him grudging. I will give anybody grudging flowers. I gave Tyson Fury flowers after he knocked out Wilder back then, and I ate humble pie on the pod, bro. I'll give man their flowers, bro. Grudging or not,
yeah.
Get it.
Speaking of stoppages, yeah. When we talk about Mandem getting knocked out, I saw what's his name was chatting rubbish last week about amateur stoppages, or was it 2-3 weeks ago? I'm off socials because man's in the midst of quite a few big things going on. But I sent you lots of footage of people getting banged out.
Yeah,
people getting banged out in amateur.
Okoli getting knocked out.
Not just a Coley, but my man, what's his name? Tony Yoka. Travis, you might understand this because you put on gloves before. Do you understand what it's like to get starched with 16-ounce gloves on and headgear?
Getting down with the headgear is crazy.
Slept with 16s, with Ami 16s and headgear. So let's not. If it's happened before, it can happen again. You get me? So, but just to correct, what's his name? Armoto. Let me just flip it real quick. Go ahead, Trav.
No, I was just gonna say, like, I do understand he got knocked up, but it's one of them ones where it's like you're in there fresh. I think it was his second amateur bout. Is that right? So it's like the guy clearly was way more experienced. Like he was all over him from the get-go. You can see Okoli's been taught to just use his range and just literally do that, and it just weren't enough. So I kind of give grace over those type of like amateur showings because it's like, yeah, you managed to you got clipped. But
and that's not the point I was making. Was amateur stoppages in general. I sent you 3 clips because we're not. It's not about Okoli because I'll back Okoli. Okay, you know what I mean? I go and do bread and Briars on a Niger man. You get me? But Ami stoppages. Amoto was on here talking about, it could have been a ref stoppage. I'm like, no, man gets slapped. Savon, you know what I mean? And my bias in the Amis is pure Cuban. I follow the Cuban.
I feel like Amoto was referring to how white collar boxing gets stopped. Like, that man flurry and it's over.
To be honest, I don't think Amoto knows fuck all about boxing.
Bloody hell.
Nah. Amoto knows his things, bro. We gotta give the Amoto.
Oh boy, KG, make I talk to you. Amoto no sabi nothing about this boxing thing, huh? No guy here, You won't bury yourself with Amoto. Now you and him go die together.
I can never die.
Because no be that road you won't travel. You know, say Amoto wherever I did for Lagos, area boys they send and make you go shop. You understand?
No. The area boy sending you to the shop, fam.
Nah. We gotta get rid of him. Listen,
no.
Go on. Because this is disrespectful, bro. Go on, Lennox, give us your final point, bro. Let me not just get you out of here.
No, it's like you showed up to show a bit of love, but KG still, if you lace up them things, if you lace up the gloves,
Lennox,
I'm on that.
And Lennox, understand this. It sounds like you've been training for a very long time, but I'm not gonna lie.
You're not.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm liking this fight every day, bruv. I've been thinking about you when I'm training, bruv. And I'm telling you right now, it has to be you that gets it. Totally amazing. It's gonna get me ready, fam. And you won't believe it, fam. I'm gonna keep on swinging, bruv. I've got the jab, bruv. I've got the overhand, fam. And when it comes down to it, bruv, don't let me get you don't want to see my clip react. All
right. Let me explain to you why I've been on you about the boxing thing, You know why? Because you chat bare shit for a man that's never been there and trained. You know what I mean? And hang on. Let me get done. Bruv, I'm making a point.
What if I do you out? You have to admit, bruv. That's right. You don't know what to do. You ain't sense for that, bruv.
I'm trying to make a logical point, and you're just getting on bare emotions.
No, because
you're just getting on bare emotions.
And you know the thing, parliamentary procedure. Lennox, Go. He's on mute.
All right, Trav. You see the point, yeah? He chats fair shit for a man that's never actually skipped, yeah? He's never skipped for 4 rounds. I'm not even sure he can make it to a workout. You gotta go through it to get a bit of respect for the fighters. You get me? That's all it is. It's not impersonal. It's just like, Trav, I could tell you've done it, yeah, because you got a bit of respect when you talk about man them going past 3 rounds. Yeah. I feel like KG needs to actually go through that or understand. You know what I mean? When KG's gone through a session, yeah, when he's stoned up properly.
Let KG respond.
Let me respond. Lennox, wasn't it me that said I need to get into the ring so I can just know what it feels like? I know I said that. I'm Travis. Wasn't he there on that same pod? So what's this guy talking about, bruv? This guy's been wanting to... No.
I'm giving you encouragement, bruv. I'm giving you encouragement. It's encouragement.
There you go.
Go ahead.
It's gonna get reacted to, bruv. You've been turning up at all the shows, bruv. You were holding the camera, bruv. You weren't in the ring, fam. So end of the day, yeah, like it or not, we're in the same position, bruv. We both got to swing it out.
Bruv, what you don't know my TV. I wasn't in the ring, cuz. You're lucky I'm off social.
You don't know me, bruv. There you go. Because you're not going to come and dominate me on my thing, fam.
Ladies and gentlemen, fight tickets are available on StubHub from Monday at 10 a.m.
Here's the thing, KG. It's not even that, KG. I'll just embarrass you, cuz.
No,
I would just embarrass you.
But what happens when I win? Who's more embarrassed? Because you have to film it, and I'll put out the footage. You can't.
Oh, I love the smoky talk. You know what I love about this, yeah?
I'm not the
bar. Goes down your footage. You know what I mean?
I'm not the bar, big man. You have to understand that. I'm faster than that,
you
bro.
Attack him. You attack him. You got a big head. I can't miss that with a jab.
All I'm saying is, I hope you get it, bro. And remember, we all know you was there because you'll tell us.
Oh yeah, of course, bro. And I'll even KG. I'll let you pick the stance, orthodox or southpaw. I'll let you pick it.
Bro. Overhand roll, I get it done.
All right, yeah. You man, bless up, yeah.
Take care, bro.
Hey, listen, that's how you gotta go to war, fam. You can't just bro. You have to go to war, fam. At any time,
you know what? Yeah, I got no experience, but I promise you I'll be there.
And I'm gonna start trading, bro. Listen, Tony, Base, get me the fuck in the gym, because I just said a madness.
I need you sparring belly. I need you sparring belly.
I need you. Listen, get me in the gym.
We do 10 rounds of belly per week.
Bro, they need to get me in the gym fast because I just signed the maddest check, bro.
I've seen him fight as well. I've seen some of his videos.
This guy's talking about Cuban boxing,
bro. I've seen some videos of him still. He knows what he's doing in there.
This guy's talking about the Cubans and that. Not the most technically gifted to the streets.
You're gonna have to. I tell you what. Holler at Tony Belly, fam.
I need to holler at.
He'll get you ready. He'll get you ready.
I'm gonna holler at Angel Fernandez, bro, because that's the only one that prepared me for this. Cool. Let's go.
You say Angel Fernandez?
Angel's the only one that prepared me for this, because.
Come on, man. Big up, KG. I'm proud of you, man. That's the energy we need.
Come on, bro. You can't just get dominated like that.
You know what? Yeah.
Tried to take me for Chris Rock, man. He tried to take me for a strong Chris Rock.
Did he win the War of Words there? I feel like he might have done, you know.
I won the War of Words, fam. I'm getting to every gym like AJ, fam. I'm getting on tour, bro, because I need to get ready, fam.
Man said you need Sully and Duchesne, fam.
I've done that. If it's that thing, we're fine. No, I need training, bro.
No, I just feel called what did he say? He said no.
I need that money in the escrow ASAP, fam.
Let's go.
OTC, what's good, bro?
I'm good, man. Big up you guys. Big up everyone, all the great defeaters. I wasn't a fan when Lennox turned around and started cussing out a motto. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion. That's my thing. Like, if you disagree with someone, you can disagree with someone, but say, oh, he doesn't know F1. But, bruv, like, we don't need that energy. Like, that's not. And we can trace the motto. At least he keeps one accent as well. But we can't all trace you. Yeah?
You know?
So let's not.
Nah.
Because I don't like people just firing shots at like random people just for the sake of it. Yeah.
Jesus.
But we keep it moving. Yeah.
We said we could trace. You see the answer?
Okay.
Wow. Big overhand right from OTC to close out the first 10 seconds. No, that's a mad start to the round.
No, because that's like, do you know what it is? Yeah, you always have to be respectful to people and everyone. Like, even if you disagree, hear them out. I say no, but if you disagree with them, argue with them with their opinion. Yeah, but man, just cussing him out. Oh, you don't know, fucking, bruv, come on, bro. Like, I want to come on, man.
I need to.
Anyway,
damn it!
do you know? I was not on smoke.
Katrina.
That sounds like OTC. I was not on smoke until I heard that. You know, big head thing. I was not on smoke. Once I heard that, yeah, I was like, nah, come on, bro.
I need
that.
that.
Leave a motto, bro. I'm not having that, bro. Man, strong week after week, fam.
Can you hear me? No. So let's really talk this boxing thing though. We saw the weekend's action. We saw Riakporhe. You were getting crazy with the emojis as well. You were doing a lot still. There was it was crazy. What you was the same as October Red with some of the emojis she was using. We were like, raw.
You know what?
Mad chocolate bars in that.
I clocked it. I clocked afterwards. I was like, raw. That's not
You saying Riakporhe's your galaxy of choice?
No. Hey, I realized it. Yeah. I said, nah, fam. Nah, we can't do this, man. That's not me. And look, respect to anybody that's a part of that community, but it's not. Yeah, but we leave that part.
Just giving out still, but
it's not my proudest moment. But I thought Riakporhe was gonna win between round 7 to 9. But overall,
is that legit? Was that on your channel? Can people go and find that prediction?
Bro, I tagged Undefeated Podcast on Twitter. You can check it out. They retweeted it. So
let's go. Let's go.
Yeah.
You're saying the curse is broken. Manama said I'm the new OTC with my predictions as well.
Listen, there's only one OTC, yeah, and there's only one track, yeah. There's show some respect, fam, yeah.
I love this guy. Wait, let me read the super chat. It's a meme, I swear. Man's got more accents than Lenny Henry. Talks to smoke and doesn't even show his face. Wow.
Oh, that's hilarious.
AJ Usyk 2, Saudi Arabia for what? Is that
true? That's true, yeah.
Has that been announced?
That's been reported. AJ2 will be Saudi Arabia. But that's neither here nor there. I'm not really too far. So long as it's not at Tottenham, I don't care where it is, yeah. That place can't win anything there, fam. Anyway, you can't win anything there. With Riakporhe, and I don't know whether I've said this for a little bit. Riakporhe, I feel as though there's a little bit more in him, but he's not showing it. There's something about him, like when I watched somebody like before, when I was watching Joseph Parker or Huey Fury, or there's certain man that I'm looking at thinking, there's a little bit more I can see from you, but I'm not fully seeing it. I'm always seeing like 1, 2s, and then I saw Adrian Fernandez in the corner. I'm like, here's what it is. I don't want Anthony Joshua. I don't want him anywhere near that brother. Yeah. When I was watching Adrian Fernandez or Riakporhe, sorry, in the ring, that some parts of
Angel's his head trainer, right?
Angel's head, yeah.
Right.
Angel's his head trainer. I was watching elements of Anthony Joshua in that ring. Do you know when Anthony Joshua was up against Pulev, or in between, I think rounds 4, 5, 6? That was sort of Riakporhe. When I was watching AJ against Ruiz, that part was a little bit more Riakporhe. When I was watching even against Usyk, that was literally, apart from the stiff jabs, that was pretty much all Riakporhe. The high stance, the jitteriness, that was all Riakporhe. Or that was all Adrian Fernandez's start. So for me, I don't want
him in the
Adrian
camp.
Fernandez. I don't want him in the camp. I know there's rumored to be a gentleman called what's his name, James Ali Bashir.
Yeah,
joining the camp.
Apparently he left.
What?
I saw rumors saying that he was joining, and I saw rumors that he left. Just as far.
Are you not happy with? So again, that's the question for everyone in the free seats as well. Is that what AJ needs? So would you be happy with Bashir? Angel and is he still in it? Is he still in there? Is the main old school trainer?
McCracken's not in it. He's just like an advisor. He's like, when someone's dad comes into training, it's basically like that. It's one of them ones.
Is it enough then? Do you not believe it's enough with is that the combination that's going to get it done against Usyk? Or is it time to worry as a community?
It's time to worry.
I'm worrying. But you seen this AJ on Twitter, fam? Does this guy look like he's interested in winning a boxing match? He's going to concerts and events with Derek Chisora, and he's just taking, bro. The guy, from what I'm seeing, it doesn't look like somebody stole his belts from him. You know when you get robbed, yeah? Imagine somebody comes to your house and robs your house, and you're walking up to smiling. Yo, you take your selfie, bro. That person is not interested. Or that person didn't care about. They're probably in it with the burgers.
Nah. But I hear what you're saying. But AJ ain't been giving us that entirely because the Twitter personality.
There you go. People said OTC still vexed about the new AJ. He's still
I'm vexed
because
about
AJ on Twitter has clearly fired the PR person and said, you know what, I can tweet, bro, and that's what we're seeing, fam. So I don't know about that he's necessarily just gone all timid about this thing. There's some fire in there. It's just whether or not it's the educated moves that are being followed alongside it. I don't know though.
Yeah, people are saying, wait, OTC, people are saying you gotta let AJ live his life. Let him go concerts, bro. He can't, he's not every day trained for Usyk. Like, how much training can he do, bro? Even then I gotta go out.
Yeah, for real, family. I know we want men on smoke every time we see him, but let's be real though, bro. Monday through Sunday, training every single day. And then there's no free time. You know when these men train 3 times a day? In the evening, the man can go out still.
Nah, man.
Maintaining smoky feelings is hard as well. For like, you know, when it's just you're gonna catch a vibe unless you're not laughing for 4 months, bro. No one can do that.
I'm not happy.
That's how you told me that you rode the bike to the beef.
I rode the bike to the beef, fam.
What happened?
You know how hard it is to stay angry for long.
Someone tried to madness. Someone tried to lick out my windows and that. And I done a long ride from I rode my bike from what you call it, and it's a ride, you know, from like Norwood back to Brixton, back to Maxwood.
No, that's a trick.
He arrived tired. He arrived in round 8 energy.
If you're angry, fam, you just gotta do what you gotta do. I know
starting a fight with 2 rounds left in the tank is crazy.
Will Smith energy. That's what we're telling you. Man done a long walk. You know them long walks, you know.
Brother.
Do you know what? Yeah, here's my theory. I could be mistaken, but I think Will took long to register that joke. You know, once the crowd started going, oh, that's when it fully sunk in his head. Like, yo, I got violated, and I don't think he was supposed to. When he was done, exactly. When he was walking up that aisle, I didn't. In his head, he probably was thinking, you know what, let me just slight little push and like, embarrass him a little bit. But then he done a slap, it didn't connect properly, and then he had to double down when he was walking back. He's like, no, we got to double down.
It's one of the ones, he's probably walked up to like cuss man to his face or get on the mic and say something. But as he's walking up, he's like, I really got to make a statement. And the slap.
And when it didn't connect, he had to double down afterwards. Have you clocked? Because
like, he was smiling on the way up, which is why Chris Rock was smiling so hard.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, but I'm telling you, when you if you slap someone, do you know how disrespectful it is to slap someone and walk away? Walk away, show him your back after the ultimate disrespect. Because he should have got like a DDT, should have got like a something. He should have
at least been concerned that I was going to hit back.
He weren't concerned.
As in, he walked backwards, like, yeah, exactly. And then when he knows it's clear,
any turnaround.
It's tactical, yeah. Because what is the only way you can attack someone without really hurting them? It's only a push and a slap. But
a slap. Are you mad?
Worse.
Let's all put their hand in my face. Something's happening. A slap.
And people keep saying it's fake here, but you have to understand here. Let's fully beat this. It's not fake. The reason why I say it's not fake for all the people that are saying it's fake. What does Chris Rock have to gain from being embarrassed on the world stage when he's got everything? In terms of his money, he got the bag from Netflix already. He's got the super bag. It's not like we're saying that it's strong financial constraints. And I'm getting on tour. I've already done it. I've already announced a tour. Me and Kevin Hart back to back in New York. Oh wait, not the UK one. New York sold out 4 shows. They all bringing it.
He sells out everywhere he goes.
I know he does. So it's insane to think that I'm gonna get slapped for entertainment and not even look good. I got kids. I got like that gonna have to watch that. So what, you telling me I don't get to stab it? What movie are you getting them like to play that role in?
Nah, not Jeffrey Benz in the chat, fam. Man said the slap funds are in escrow.
No, Jeffrey Benz.
Hey, the streets are wild. No.
I'm telling you,
I need the funds for this slap in escrow. Otherwise, nothing happens on the night.
He's gonna sell more.
Bro, man are saying he's gonna sell. Bro, this man sell out everywhere he goes.
He's gonna sell more tickets than Fury. He's gonna sell more tickets than Fury. Like his will meet capacity. If you talk about percentage, let's be real, because we got to get into that at some point. The tickets are looking mad, guys. The tickets are on StubHub, and I came here with the big.
No, you hear the lawyer in that interview. The lawyer said to him, he goes, Dillian Whyte didn't even get to buy his tickets for the fight before he sold them all to Ticketmaster.
That's crazy.
When he said that, I was like, if anyone's gonna know what's happening with the tickets,
he knows.
This brother still.
That fight's getting postponed. That fight's getting postponed. I promise you, because them lot will say it's because of this. They
can't be fighting like this. Man can't be fighting. We're under 4 weeks. We're under 4 weeks away from the fight, and these are the arguments that we're having at this point. That says to me, this fight don't happen on this side of June, fam.
Does anyone know who's like? Because usually I call my friends and that all my guys that like love boxing. You know anyone that's like bought their tickets yet? Because usually the tickets, I'm telling you right now, the Craig Richards fight, versus Craig Richards, Buatsi, I'm buying those tickets ASAP. They won't be there. You know what I mean? Like very quickly. Yeah. So this is one of the biggest fights in the world. This is supposed to be like the main attraction. Yeah. Why are these tickets not selling? What is going on? Why do we do that stuff? Why do we even sell the things on Ticketmaster like that? Is it like a Jay-Z Magna Carta thing when you just get a ticket to the fight, you can just turn up if you have this app? Like, let me know what's going on because it's confusing.
It's technical, man. It's technical. And besides, Dillian's probably going to get paid after the fight like 3 to 200 business days. Anywhere in between.
Oh, he's getting paid in coins.
He could, exactly. In cash. Coins, 5 pence pieces in cash.
Oh yeah, they're gonna send some. They're gonna literally plant it on his feet. A couple of wheelbarrows, Frank, the firm, all the firm.
I won't put it past him. I wouldn't put it past him to Frank. And if this doesn't work, I think Dillian Whyte is gonna put himself. If he doesn't win, Dillian Whyte's put himself in a precarious position. I think this is more dangerous for him because let's be fair in terms of the power shift. Yes, Eddie Hearn's been frozen out, and they're gonna never forget that Dillian Whyte behaved like this. Yeah. So at the end of the day, I understand because I know Travis is like, oh no, don't worry.
I agree.
This has to work. This is a bet on self. It has to go the way you need it to go, or because your name can just be killed in seconds. Your name can be killed in seconds from this one decision that you're making. Yes,
I disagree. I disagree because all he has to do is go in there and put on a bad man performance. Even if he loses, but he looks good, Dillian Whyte will be just fine.
I don't know.
I don't think so. With negotiations and everything.
Because even on Sky, they made him sound what they're gonna do. Yeah, not in Sky, even on TalkSport. Yeah, and remember, this is the people's like a lot of like. I think we call it court of public opinion, right?
Yeah.
Now, so far, they're gonna say, and remember, all you need to do is have a few things to build up your argument. He didn't want to fight AJ when AJ offered him the fight. That'll be used. Forget all the breakdown and stuff. I'm just saying what happens with how media will spin something. He didn't want his picture on something because we heard it. Even when they were talking, I think Jeff looked like a shit lawyer, and it sounded like Frank was in the right, and Frank is a liar.
If he lands his left hook here, none of this matters. And if he can put Fury down, even if he puts him down and he doesn't win, his career is just fine.
No, I disagree.
We don't have that many. We don't have that many heavyweights.
You don't think
if Wilder wanted to keep fighting, he'd be in big fights. Wilder's in a weird space eating up Toden or whatever drug he's on right now to try and figure out. Yeah, he's doing all that. Wilder's stock has gone up big time. Man, them are starting to respect Wilder when how they talk about him, which is nuts. But Dillian Whyte is going to be just fine because he ain't coming into this fight to lie down. So win or lose, he's still got Eddie Hearn to come and do damage control afterwards. Are you mad? You think Eddie Hearn can't spin a wonderful narrative after the back of this? He'll be just fine.
No, but I'm saying he has to win. I'm saying that he has to win it though. That's the point I'm making. I'm not saying I know that you're saying that he could look heroic in the fight, but I'm saying I think with what he's doing, with this route that he's taking, he has to win. This is a total bet on self to come out as the victor.
Someone said, look what happened to Otto Wallen. Fam, Otto Wallen is not Dillian Whyte, and he doesn't have Dillian Whyte's connect.
Bruv.
Eddie Hearn behind you. You lot are underestimating how big that is. That's not light. You'll be fine, fam. That's why man said, go over there on that seek and destroy mission. Come out there with the belt.
I'm Eddie Hearn's main guy, though. And don't forget.
No, you're not, but you're still in with that camp. You're still in with Matchroom, fam. You are. It's not like Otto Wallen. Otto Wallen's got traces of like, if I don't look good, I go back to wherever it was I came from. Because man didn't really know Otto Wallen like that from beforehand. Well, I didn't. So I'm saying, Dillian Whyte, the package he's got, he'll be fine, fam. The Matchroom package, get out of here. He'll be good, bro.
Travis, he can't look. He's fought a lot of fighters on Matchroom. The PBC are going to block him because of negotiation tactics.
No one's trying to go PBC though. Let's be real. They're not really trying to do that.
Let's look. Who's on Matchroom for heavyweights that Dillian Whyte can fight after if this doesn't go the way he wants it to go? Let's look at the Matchroom heavyweights because it will tell a simple story, and then we'll know that he can't just what. Let me
look at this. Man said Dillian's career exploded after an AJ loss. Remember, PBC ain't even got no heavyweights after Andy Ruiz, and who's really chasing my man, fam?
But Travis, look at the top 10. You got Joe Joyce in there. You've got Andy Ruiz in there. Like, if you create adversaries in boxing, it's going to be really hard to face the best people in there. That's in my opinion.
Fam, I'm telling you, he'll be fine.
I'm saying just fighting Babbage in them, man, all over and over again, fam.
Ain't gonna happen.
We got Babbage, Anthony Joshua. It's not a stacked. It's not stacked. It's not stacked. It's not like
he'll be just fine.
He's gonna have to fight other heavyweights. That's what I'm saying, innit? And you're not gonna
Okoli. That could be a shot. Anyway, big you guys up. I'll let someone else jump in. HDM, much love, man.
Come on, man. Big up. Hergovich, it's mad, bro.
Hey, we're gonna have to do one more.
Let's it. This is the final one. Yo, HGM,
bro.
This show's been a joke, man.
You got nuts, bruv. I need a trainer, fam. It's crazy.
Yo, come down to money, man. Yo, we get you in shape, man. I'll be looking like Takam in no time, man. Oh, God. Already set it up, man. We got Carlos Takam's twin versus the human Google translator, man. Why?
Oh my God! No.
Yo, Lennox had a new download today, man, with the Yardie accent. Why?
We got the new pack. He got the new. What's the thing called?
Oh, blood.
What's the language thing?
Yeah, you're taking the mick, you, bro. What's the language, you know?
What's the software? You know
that said, nah, you should set up a YouTube channel. Nah, no manners, man. No manners, man. Yo, you need to set up a YouTube channel, go learn language with Lennox. Yo, set up a YouTube channel one time, man. Why? It make money. Money quick. Blood. Lennox is giving me a joke anyway. Anyway, don't red card me, man, because I got bare shots today.
Let's go.
Let's start off with Riakporhe and Jummo. First things first, man. Shout out for October Red for saying man called it from the beginning, how the fight would go from the beginning. So what I noticed with Jummo, his last fight was only 4 rounds. I don't think he was in the best of shape with the injuries also. And I don't think his foot, I think he's a lot better on the back foot. He looks way better on the back foot. I don't think his front foot game was the best.
It wasn't bad. I think inactivity was like a real contributing thing for him. That 4-rounder was like to get the cobwebs off, but I don't think it did the job.
Yeah, no, I don't either, man. But boy, man, when sorry, go on, man.
Sorry, what do you think about, because he was timing well. You know, when he went in there and he was like, when he got close, he cut the distance and he started laying up a couple combination shots and he'll get out in time. He started to stay in there for a bit too long.
That's because the stamina. That's because of the stamina. The stamina. It takes a lot of energy to do that, especially on the front foot. The only way you can do that is if man them respect your power.
That's right.
And I think Riakporhe are trained for that already. Because again, it's just one shot. And boy, when he hit him with that one shot, he had him crawling on the ground like Christina Milian in Dip It Low, man. What?
Nah, can't read. Dennis! Can't read. No echo.
Oh, yo, we all love that video, cuz.
That is outrageous.
Nah, you're taking a bit. That's singing it and everything, you know.
That is outrageous.
I was.
No, man has the echo sound effects to get this off.
Yo, let me move. Let me move on anyway, man. I'm dying,
move on,
man.
bro.
I'm moving on, man. Yo, Billion White, man. Yo, when your lawyer looks like pot of paper, man, you got a problem. Simple as. When your lawyer's looking like pot of paper, you got a problem, man. When I listened to that, I was just thinking, yo, both men are failing right now. Frank's, you can see Frank's just trying to win. Just trying to win the publicity battle.
Yeah.
Because he's just focusing on certain points.
Yeah.
But then when my man's saying talk about the whole contract, it's like, what contract? I'm just going, just shouting and all that. I'm like, come on, man.
It's
man, but nah, it's not.
Are you worried for this one? Do you think we're gonna get the fight? Do you think it's gonna happen, or do you think there's still a lot? It sounds like there's a lot they need to work out that hasn't been worked out.
No, I think we get the fight because I think Dillian wants it. I think he really wants to be a champion. I usually try and stay unbiased, but yo, Dillian's lawyers, like, you know, when they say, yo, with friends like that, who needs enemies? With a lawyer like that, yo, he's on that 2-pack thing, man. Me against the world right now, man. Yeah, I really would like Dillian to win. I just can't see it. People are talking about the left hook and all that. Yo, he's got to time that left hook. He needs to come in. He can't come in 250s. He needs to come in about 240s. His stamina needs to be through the roof, and that's something what Dillian's usually struggles with. Around 10, 11, 12th round, he usually starts. His concentration goes down, and a lot of the time, it's that thing.
I feel like this fight, if anyone's gonna bring Dillian, like, as far as mental commitment goes, if anyone's gonna get the best out of Dillian, it's gonna be this fight. It's gonna be him it's gonna be Fury or AJ.
No, I hear you, man. But every time I watch Dillian Whyte fight against a fighter who's at least 6'6" and taller, he struggles. Against what's that white brother called? I forgot his name. Yeah, Hellenius struggled against him.
But that was after a long layoff.
It was, but you could see
he was out of shape. He was out of shape.
I think that was Marius Wack when he was out of shape for that.
Oh, yeah. Let me just double check, but I think he might be right still.
Yeah. Hellenius, he was in shape. And I think Hellenius rocked him with a jab. And you could see Dillian was buzzed, and then he jumped on him. But the AJ fight, I like Dillian Whyte, man, but I just think it's too much of a tall order. But if he can time the left hook, he needs to time it like perfect, though.
You're right, it was White.
Yeah.
I don't. You know what? I believe Dillian has been training hardcore in Portugal. I believe Dillian knows that this fight here, I think his stamina, I want to imagine we shouldn't have problems with stamina, the amount of training camps he's put himself through. You see Dillian in his training consistently. That's what you're getting from him. And he knows that this is his moment. He knows that it's all or nothing. With all the moves that he's been doing in the past, to be in this place, he has to go full throttle.
No, he does.
He has to win it. He has to win it because the tactics that there will be a court case. There will be legal proceedings from Queensbury, guaranteed.
Definitely.
Wherever this ends, there's going to be legal proceedings. Yeah.
Definitely. The only thing I disagree with you with is that you said Dillian Whyte doesn't have if he loses, don't have a career after that. No, I think Dillian Whyte's career is set. He's he's a fan-friendly fighter.
Yeah.
They always get a fight, regardless. I think
and you got to fight, unless you're gonna fight just matchroom guys. Because I'm saying who, because
he can get
what we always seen what
thing is, it's not the borders ain't that airtight. Do you know what I mean? And also, you got to remember, Dillian is on a fight-by-fight basis with her. So he could still just go and sign with whoever for one fight and do that.
I run up some names of some fights.
He'll be fine.
He can definitely get the Wilder fight. People would like the beef behind that fight.
No, but the reason why I think the Wilder fight, because remember, there's an American, there's not just Eddie, there's not just Frank Warren's money in this purse bid that they won. There's other money, there's American money involved in this one. A lot of people are put in to make this fight happen. Now, if they say that this has not been promoted because of you, and you've basically taken money out of my pockets, is what I could imagine some people, some overseas promoters that put their money into this. Because people are saying to themselves, this is a sure banker. It's a heavyweight fight. Of course it's going to sell. I put my money in that. When you don't get when that Bitcoin goes low and you say, right, I didn't really get the investment that I put in, you're vexed. I'm angry with you now. As a fighter, I'm angry because you've affected, let's be honest, if Dillian promotes this fight, let's see if he went to the press conference and he's part of all these things and they built it up, gloves are off and all this shit, it's selling. We do know.
You do know we're putting a bit too much into the show, not to the press conference, as promoting the fight. Promoting the fight is a job that continues throughout this whole process. Week after week after week. That's actually Frank's job, to promote the fight. So whilst we are saying that you gotta show up to the press conference and post on social media, bro, if that's what you're relying on to do the pay-per-view numbers you need to recoup on that piece, my guy, you are doing a horrendous job. That means the forecast is so bad, you are now concerned for anything you're going to make. So all this stuff about promote, bro, these both camps
have fights
to prepare for.
I hear it, but there's a reason why we have the face-offs and we have these guys together. Because we need to set up in our imagination. There's a reason why they do it over and over again, like especially the big fights. You saw them like when Wilder and Fury are gonna do it, they was everywhere. They went on a media run. They knew that you had to do this.
You know the thing is though, you gotta look at it like this, yeah. Dillian Whyte is a name where people know what he's on. So the fact that Fury and Dillian Whyte are in there as a confirmed fight, it's going to do what it's gonna do. AJ and Klitschko, you can talk about them man showed up. Them man showed up and did all this, and bro, that was all boring. It was all so boring.
AJ is a unicorn, bro.
He is, but you got to remember, AJ and Klitschko, they all showed up and they did everything that was necessary, and none of that sold the fight for me. All I knew was Klitschko and AJ were gonna get in the ring.
Definitely. But when you're talking about in regards to playing with his money, what's Dillian Whyte's biggest payday up to now?
Listen, it's bigger than what they're trying to push with the Povetkin narrative.
Yeah, but I don't think it's 5 mil big.
Bruv, hey, RZ, shut your mouth, bruv. Man said I can't be chatting to Frank Warren like that. He's got more money than my whole family. Hey, bruv, shut your mouth. Frank Warren's in overdraft right now, fam. Settle down. Go look at Queensbury.
Nah, you got no manners, bro. Guys at the bailiffs are going tick.
You know what I mean? Frank Warren got no peace. Walk Frank Warren to the cash point and then tell me what comes out of there.
Yo, man, you best watch. You know, yo, Fish Eyes might be outside your house. You know, yo, my man's on all platforms. Fish Eyes, man. Yo, man, Frank Warren, I didn't say anything, man. Yo, I'm sorry, Frankie. I'm sorry, Frankie. I didn't say anything. But yo, we just move on quickly, man. Just the last one, man. With that Oscar thing, I just keep it short and sweet, man.
Yeah.
So, you're saying he's defending his wife. Was his wife defending him when he's saying that another man was blowing her back out on the red table?
Entanglement.
Yo, that's what Chris Rock should have said after he got slapped. He should have went, well, that's an entanglement. That's what he should have said after he got slapped.
Chris Rock was on it though, but he had to. Look at this. Here's the video here. Yeah, this is where you could see Chris Rock was fully debating whether or not he was going to be on smoke. Watch this.
Okay.
Man said, I could. Oh, okay.
Yo, I said the same thing. When I seen that, I said, you know what? You could see my man was gonna curse him, his wife, the youths, the dog, the cat.
He was us, but he just realized. I think he realized in that moment that this doesn't end well. This doesn't end well.
No. He played the bigger man, but one thing obviously everyone talks about. I know Lennox makes up that line about amateur psychology, but boy, when you live in the hood, man, you learn psychology, man. You learn certain things about
You gotta work
certain
stuff
things.
out on the fly.
Trust
Really
me,
quick.
there you go. So, boy, when you're looking at Will, man, you can see he's tired, man. Boy, his wife's put his whole life on blast. His kids are on blast. Yo, man, my man's tired. His wife's talking about how Pat's her first lover and will always be a lover and all that.
And you know what it is as well? You know the ones where it's like, you know, I'm tired of men laughing at me still.
Trust me.
Yeah,
Like, I can normally let this slide, but
trust me.
I've had enough today.
And you've been in this situation because everyone says this thing about you didn't talk to him like that, bruv. I've been on buses where man them are enjoying laughing, someone's getting moved to, and then someone else tries to laugh and they say, "Hey, don't laugh."
Yeah.
Because we're enjoying. You're not a part of this enjoyment, big man. Now, like, so there's levels to this thing. So sometimes it's like, yeah, I didn't talk to him. I'm talking to you. What?
Yeah, you go, man. Not everyone has the same benefits, man.
You can't. Not everyone gets that. Not everyone gets that. They say you can say what you call it. Why do you treat him like that? Well, boy, you've been slapped in it. So what are you on now?
All I'm gonna say, man, that was the wrong Rock. If that was Dwayne the Rock Johnson, my man would have sat in his seat one time.
Oh,
a joke.
A strong spine buster, fam.
Yo, man, real talk. Because the Rock's on. Yo, that's who the Oscars gonna get next because they know because they know no one's gonna slap Dwayne.
And you had
Johnson.
this scripting with like 12 Will Smith jokes back to back.
Yo,
that man said, "Slap me then if you're bad."
Yo, you know what the joke thing is? The Rock would do it as well. That's the thing, man. The way my man's going at Tyrese is hilarious, man. My man burning Tyrese. Bro, on site anytime, man. But boy, yo, it's late anyway, man. Holla back, man. Shalom. Take care, man.
Legendary cool, bruv. Oh man, Trav. I was thinking, when Will Smith had that moment, you know when Riakporhe walked to the ring and what do you call it? Our guy from Sky with the great "Could this be the man?"
Could this be the man?
I forgot his name right now. His name's not in my head.
Adam Smith.
Adam Smith. How would Adam Smith introduce Will Smith?
Will Smith.
Because what will he like? I just want to know. Like, I want to hear. Like,
what a journey it's been for Will Smith. From the mean streets of Philadelphia, where he was born and raised, in the playground where he spent most of his days.
Gangs.
On one particular day, he was relaxing, shooting some people after school, and a couple of guys. Frick's sake, fam. Doing the maddest rundown. They were up to no good.
No, Adam Smith needs to be slapped.
Could this be the man to clear out the Oscar division?
Adam Smith is what he did with Riakporhe the other day was actually crazy though. Man started drawing up gangs and all this past and said Riakporhe wasn't in the gang, bro. He was stabbed. He went to it's mad how he linked. He done a mad linking, fam. He changed his life around. Nah, chill, bro.
I'm telling you that is in no way linking to the bombings that took place. It's like, whoa, what is wrong with you, brother? You know what it is? It's like sometimes when they're doing this type of present, they got like a sheet full of random facts about the fighter. So then he decided, empty the clip on the most dangerous one.
You lot enjoyed the show, man. You lot look after yourselves. Stay blessed.
Hey, let me just hear this one more time because I don't think there's going to be an excuse to play this again.
It seems to me one of you's not telling the truth. So who is it?
You're a lawyer, Jeff, and I'm going to say this as a lawyer, and I'm as I say, I'm not a lawyer, but I'm going to say you're a liar.
I now know who writes.
Hey, look at Frank. Listen, this is Frank Warren's burner account. Ozzy is fully Frank. It's either Frank Warren or it's his son. Because the way you're in here capping for Frank, shut up.
No, I now know Frank Warren writes all the Dubois comebacks.
Oh,
because the way he's setting that up, he goes, I know that. I'm gonna because I know you're a lawyer.
I know you're a lawyer, but you're a liar. The lead up into that was just crazy, bro.
You lot see it. Anyway, you lot know what to do.
Subscribe
tomorrow. Yeah, we're having a mare.
Tomorrow night, we're back with the breakdown.
Yep.
Hosted by Base the Kid, Tony the Pugilist. It's gonna be a great show. 8 o'clock. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it.
Yes.
RZ, I want you there 8 o'clock on time, mate.
See you
lawyer. You lawyer.
Yeah. You know what you are. I'm not one, but you're a lawyer.